Hello YouTube, it's Christy Nitro from the fabulous Las Vegas area, and you're telling by the title of this video that I'm finally going to do my planner flip through. What is it every time I want to start a video? I heavily rely on natural light. You know, it's everywhere out here in the desert. As soon as I went to go hit record, my sunlight went away, so I'm sorry, I gotta use my at-light and it's just gonna be weird, but we're over it. Happy New Year's! No, I know I'm only, 3 weeks behind everyone else, but I'm sticking to some of the trends that are coming up and already started in 2017, and I'm adding little twists and stuff like that, little vintage twists and things I love to look at inside my planner. Right now, you got rose gold slapped in your face because that's probably one of the biggest trends so far for color-wise of 2017 is the rose gold. So I'm carrying over this winning combination here. This is the little clutch that was at the Target dollar spot. All you gotta do, add a little poofs, a little dangles, things you love to look at and hold and play with and just like brag about, like, oh yeah, this is blah blah blah. You guys get the point. So that's my combination, and if I'm coming to plan something fierce with you or I'm doing a planner class, this is what I'm working with. I'm going with the mini this year. Happy Planner came out with the mini, and no puns intended, but I am absolutely happy with it. So I'm gonna open up this little bad boy here, and you can see when you open it, this lady is daydreaming like I always do about going to these magnificent places and just what I would bring, and oh my gosh, what would I eat? And you guys know how it goes when you're daydreaming. You're like the bomb and you're like everything, and I brought it into my planner. I love traveling with journals, so this is my little daydream believer type thing. Right at the get-go, I have like my little travel vouchers and florals and prints that I love to look at, and it makes everything come together for that beautiful daydream on my bucket list of going to these magical places. I even have a mini composition book that actually works. I can actually pull it out and write inside of it. That goes in here just for any kind of notes on the go. I have my plane tickets, my travel tickets, my train tickets, cute little things I love to look at. Maybe I got this at like a show in Venice, who knows, right? But it wouldn't be my book, oh no, if there wasn't something Irish just popping off that page. Now, I don't know how old you guys are or anything, but let me know if you remember this trend. It seems like it was just yesterday, but I'm pretty sure it was a while ago. We put feathers in our hair, we did like tinsel in our hair. It was like the thing to do. Do you remember that? I love doing that, and I want to bring it back. This is one of the pieces, believe it or not, from that time. Like, it's really from there. This is one of the things I dangled in my hair, and it's perfect. It adds texture, it's feminine, it's perfect for my daydream. So never know when you're gonna use your old things again. The cover that you're seeing here is way different, right? You're like, whoa, what happened to the polka dots? Well, I'm at Daphne's Diary. If you guys know who Daphne's Diary is, she makes magazines and books and journals, and I swear we're like twins. I love her style, and this girl just summed up everything I was going for, the Daydreamer. So to make it my own, I took out the picture that you're seeing, laminated it, and then added like dreams and doily and some pop-up flowers. Of course, I gotta get my favorite print rockin' somewhere, and butterflies and other things. So when you flip over to the other side, if I can get the glare off of it, thanks sunlight for leaving me. Oh, sucks when that happens. But I have this fierce gold wood print, and then I just added some doilies and other little butterflies. Then we'll get into Kia because she was amazing. She came to the planner event, and me and her just clicked. Like, you know, when you just meet that one person, you're like, okay, this is good. Not struggling for conversation. She was just so down to earth, and I loved every minute of talking with her. She's a fierce couponer, so we're gonna switch our knowledge of things, and she needs to teach me how to coupon, and I'm gonna pimp her planner. I think that's how our arrangement's gonna go down. It's gonna be sweet, but I can't wait till she comes back so we can talk more. We made little dashboards and folders and pocket pages as we were talking just about life in general. It was a good time. So these are some of the current clips that I have. Of course, cactus that you can get from Target, and then these are actually from my work in the $1.50 bins. So at Michael's we do have those as well. Now the number one thing I tell people when they do come to a planner event, or I'm just sitting down and talking to people, is make your planner your own. It's your planner. You're the one looking at it. You're the one who has to like it. A lot of people come in and they instantly want to do the top to bottom page of stickers, even though they just told me that it completely overwhelms them and they don't even know how they did it. And I was like, well, if it overwhelms you, it's not making you happy. If it's not making you happy, you're not going to want to use it. So why don't you find something that works for you? If you're happy just slapping down one sticker that sums up the week, then do it that way. If you're happy just putting one inspirational quote, then do that. You know, make your planner your own. Don't worry about who's doing what. Theirs might be really pretty to look at, but yours might have something that that person never thought of. Do you see what I mean? Like, do your own system. Find your own way. I don't care if you go through like 8 planners. Find the one that you love holding, you love bringing with you, and you can't wait to get inside of it. This kind of started everything off with me. I know that was a whole little rant, but you know, these are questions I get asked daily. So I love YouTube because I get to put it out to more than just one person at a time. The little pocket pages are an add-on that you can get from MAMBI. And you can see some of them I made little shakers, and I have my baggage tag for that whole daydream travel we were just talking about. And then I carried over some prints. Carrying over prints and carrying over colors are the easiest way to make a book, a journal, your planners, anything cohesive. You know, you do it in your outfits, you know, carry it over to your artwork as well. That's just something, it makes it pretty and it makes it come all together. So cutting down old tags, or if you see something in a magazine that you love, cut it out and then add it in somewhere. You'd be surprised. I had to have my fur baby in there. I mean, you guys might have kids, you might not. I don't have kids yet, but this is my child, honestly. And just things that honestly just scream you. Like, no one else is going to get it but you. You can see through here I have, it says the best day ever on this acetate piece. And I love how it's kind of like a peekaboo. But then I also brought back in more travel things, so it bounces around and it all comes together. This is just the back page of that, and you can see here is how I sandwiched together in between the 2 pieces of paper and then used a clip to hold together my little feather piece here. Going into January, again, you're like, whoa, that doesn't look like the mini happy planner I bought. Well, don't be afraid to make the covers your own. That might be a really cute quote, because I'm sure it was, but it just wasn't fitting the bill for me. So I went ahead and used some of my papers. I mean, you can draw on top of it. You can do whatever you want to make it stand out from the crowd and something that, again, you love to look at and use. Layered upon layered upon layered things to make this little window, then layered things on top of a journaling card, cut that down to fit, and then added this cute little insect here and some pop dots. And then you can see some flat back pearls on there as well. My overview, my monthly overview is nothing special. I mean, yours probably looks way better than mine. But I just started off with, let's do this. Come on, 2017, let's be better than 2016. And I have little pops of like winter, but we don't really get snow. It's snowing in the mountains now, but it won't snow here. So of course I carried over flowers and birds, and again, pretty things I like to look at. I love having these little flips. Do you guys do this in your books? I don't care if it's something that I got in the mail and I'm just like, yes, I want to slap it in there. If it's a picture, if it's a journaling card, you know, it's more interactive and fun, and it makes you almost want to use it. This is just my winter bucket list. I'm not like over the moon about how this turned out, but you know, it's things that I truly need to get done and knock off my list throughout the winter. So this is the weekly planning spread, and it's different. You notice now it goes like this instead of like that, and I'm so okay with it because I actually like this style better. To me, it's more journaling. It's more like a actual like book style, so I'm loving it. Again, don't ever be afraid to like get more than one planner and see which one fits the bills for you. So I cut up the little thing that we have from work, you know, with all the events on it, so I can mark down when I have class, what I'm doing it, when I work, what I need to do that day. It's like day-to-day breakdown, so I get it done. I'm almost making myself feel guilty if I don't do it, and then my reward will be the thing that, you know, wants to do, like watch a movie or something like that. I even got like things I need to look up online. Again, another cute little flip. And I'm keeping track of the weather because right now here it's like a roller coaster where it's really cold in the morning and then it gets really warm and then it's cold again and it wants to rain, or I don't even know how to dress anymore. I just don't. Going into this week, so you can see I had another class, I had a day off, so all the things I had to get done, like hair dye, dinner, you know, prepping stuff, like things, again, that I want to make myself feel guilty if I don't get done, and then some kind of reward, you know, like relaxing to a movie or something, or taking a bath, like simple things, little rewards, but it makes me want to do it. Inspirational quotes along the way, you know, things like the dog park. This is actually one of those, what are they called? Dashboards, tags. What are these called, guys? You can buy them. They're part of the MAMBI thing. And I like making journal covers and other things out of them as well. But this guy, I was just like, well, you can see through him. It's got polka dots, and I really like polka dots. So I added more things like cacti and whatnot, and I just think it turned out so cute. And you guys know that I could just pop it out and then stick it back in wherever I need to as it goes along. That's why I kind of like this system over other ones. I even put down like what hair dye I'm using, so the next time I go to the store I don't forget. I only grabbed that one because who goes to Target with other coupons? I did. And this was the cheapest one, so I was like, all right, well, just in case, I know what color I am. Tomorrow I'm doing an IKEA run. So how did I start this one off? I'm gonna make it happen with a list of things that I need to get at IKEA. Today you can see I taught another class, and that's how I'm just breaking it all down. Next week we start off with the grab bags. I have another class the following night. Open house is the big event that's happening next week on Saturday. If you guys are interested, 11 to 3 is open house. So you get 50% off the classes. You get to meet and greet with us. You know, we'll have fun things going on. It's really, really fun. And then to end off the month, everyone's been like picking the word of the year, and you guys are having so much fun, so I kind of wanted to play along with you guys. So make a fresh start. In 2017, my word of the year is learn. I don't care if it's learning how to re-sew on a button quicker and easier, or learning a new language. I just really want to learn this year. That's my goal and my word. Going into February, again, I just made it my own. It probably had a cute little saying on it, but I wasn't feeling it. These are just papers that I had last year from a Valentine's Day collection from Recollections. I overdid it with glitter glue, but honestly, every girl, I think, secretly, maybe not, likes glitter. I don't know. And then some embellishments as well. You can see this little funky thing hanging over the side here, this die cut. I thought that was a fun little added effect. And this cool tag that again comes in and out. It's just a piece of acetate that I can stick in wherever I want throughout the book. I thought that would make a fun and different kind of dashboard. So if I'm not traveling this month, this is kind of like my travel voucher, again, to go along with the Daydream traveling theme. I can always rip it out and put it somewhere else in the journal. Just little pockets, and then I can stick a picture for the best day ever. Going into March, which is going to be my busiest month, and I can't wait for it because it's my vacation time. So I didn't do anything to this cover besides just adding a little washi on the top and bottom, because all we need is love and coffee, and done. They said it all for me. I don't need to change a thing. Little events that are coming up, the rugby, the USA Sevens are coming. We do a huge tournament for rugby here in Vegas. We host it. I love it, so I buy tickets for the whole entire weekend and just have a blast. Then, you know, St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and just in case I would forget my vacation time, I wrote it down. And don't forget to wear green. So that's how that's looking so far. Gotta mark down all the important things. Nothing rocking too much in April, just recovered the front there. Made May into another little pocket. Gotta take a selfie. Gotta do it apparently. And then a little inspirational quote, seize the day, why not? Didn't do anything yet to June, but I really love the Get It Girl and the polka dots, so that's kind of repeating. And then my birthday month, which is July, you can see I just went back to the fierce little painting things in the background. Got my minions, so adorable, I can't. And then added some of the packaging from Jane Davenport, her line. So then after July is done, I'll revamp it, I'll re-gut it, I'll move it around in the meantime, but that's how I got it planned up to is July. You can see here I added some specialty paper. I moved this to the back. This is usually where it said, hi, this happy planner belongs to blah blah blah. Well, I covered it up, added some clips so I know where to go to get clips and whatnot if I need to add them for the months. Have this in the back because it's really handy to have, but I didn't want it from the get-go. And then here is what I did with one of the pouches. Nothing that inventive or whatever, but it's handy. I took one of those dollar pouches from the Target dollar spot, cut it down. If you have a normal happy planner, then you're perfect. You won't have to do anything to it because the pouches will fit. However, the mini, you have to take off about an inch and a half. I just fused it back together using the fuse tool and then re-punched the holes, and now I have a cute little on-the-go little pouch that I can add here, there, and everywhere. So that's it, you guys. That is my setup thus far for 2017. I'm having a blast, daydreaming away as always. Thank you guys so much for watching. Any questions or comments, you know what to do down in that section below. And as always, keep crafting.